Good morning, yogis. Kelly here from movewithsoftness.com. I want to make a little video showing you how to do some asana. First of all, I'd like you to think about wrapping your breath around each of the movements. What does that mean? Wrapping the breath around the movement means you start the inhalation and then you start the movement. The movement stops and then the inhalation stops. Similarly, you start the exhalation, you start the movement stops, and then the exhalation stops. So you're making the breath longer than the movement. And this fits in with yoga philosophy, which is an enormous subject. If you'd like to review a video where I talk about breath awareness and the ujjayi breath, so the sequence I'm going to show you this morning is cat back to child's pose, or otherwise known as Chakravakasana back to extended Vajrasana or extended child's pose. And you need to wrap the breath around each of the movements. So, coming to your hands and knees. Settle the shoulders over the wrists and grip the floor with the fingers a little bit like that, because you are bearing some weight on the shoulders and you want your knees underneath your hips. On the inhalation, you'll lift the chest, you're inhaling, so you're lifting the chest, and there's a gentle curve to the low back, and the elbows are slightly bent. There's a micro bend in the elbows. You'll feel the shoulder blades slide down the spine and tuck under. Let the neck follow the chest. You don't need to take the head too far back. That's all on the inhale. Then, as you exhale, you start from the lower abdominals. You exhale, tuck the pelvis, and begin to round the spine all the way back, taking the bottom all the way back to your heels. And then start your inhalation once again. My flower fell out of my hair that the boys put in there this morning. Inhale and exhale. So that's the technique of the movements. Now I'll flow through the sequence 3 times without talking, so you can see me moving with the breath. And I will be using ujjayi breath, and I have another video on my Facebook page that explains that breath if you'd like to take a look. At the end of the exhalation, there's a slight pause prior to the inhalation coming in. It's this place where you can find some space. You can take a moment in that pause, relax, let go, and find some peace. This sequence is really beautiful to do first thing on getting out of bed. So if you've been trying to integrate some yoga into your life, why not hop out of bed and complete 3 to 6 rounds with the breath of cat back to child's pose. There can be modifications to this. If you do have sore knees, you can place a towel underneath your shin so that the edge of your knee is hanging over, so you're not putting any pressure on the knees. If you have either you've got a pregnant belly in the way, or you've got a larger belly, or perhaps you've got a larger chest, and you still want to get the rounding in the spine, it might be better to just simply go into cow rather than child's pose. You could come back a little bit as far as is comfortable for you, but don't take it so far back so that you're restricting your breathing. you can still get a nice rounding and flexing of the spine. So this little sequence takes you through extension of the spine, so back bending movements, and flexion of the spine, forward bending movements. If you've got any questions, please send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And you can get some more details on me on my Facebook page, Move with Softness, or my website, movewithsoftness.com.